Oh, hello there. I didn't see you watching me. I am driving across the desert again. So here I go driving. I'm going to Newport, back to Newport Beach tonight. Just spent the weekend in Las Vegas working. We've got a new 70-inch TV up over our bar. Did some lighting. Put power in the kitchen for a new freezer. And also bought a bunch of stuff for the lighting in the garage. So I'll get to that. I'll get working on that. We'll see how that goes. Coming into what is this? Baker, home of the world's tallest thermometer. So we'll see how that goes. Got a text message from somebody. Here, posted a video of some thieves trying to steal our lines on top of the pillars of the house. And I drank all my drinks for the ride home before Baker. Baker's only 80 miles from the house. And I've already drank, so in less than an hour, I had 4 drinks. Now, these drinks I'm talking about are Arnold Palmer's. They're just half lemonade and half unsweetened iced tea. But that's my favorite drink. Have my phone here. I was going to do a forward-facing camera, but for some reason, my mount fell down for the forward-facing camera, so I can't use it. This phone, the battery's kind of dead in, but there it goes. Hi, DA Goat, the goat. Oh, I get it, the goat. Shouldn't be reading while I'm driving, but whatever. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Let's pull in here to Baker. No, I don't want to stop in Baker. I want to get far down the road. I did drink all my drinks, so it kind of sucks. Got some ice that's going to melt in another half hour or so. I'll have a little water. These guys are passing me on the right. And I can't get in the right-hand lane. If I'm in that right-hand lane, I come up on the back of these big rigs. Because the big rigs in California have a speed limit of 55. Yes, they'll go 65, but my lane is 70, so I have my cruise control set at 70. Oh, hi. Somebody said, hey, how are you doing? But we're driving past Baker. Here, let me flip the camera around. I'll show you Baker real quick. Let's see. I'll turn that light off so you can see. There's Baker and that red needle type of thing. That's the world's tallest thermometer. Right now, my truck says it's 56 degrees. So I'll pass the thermometer and see what it says. But my truck says, okay, now my truck says it's 55. So let's see what 55 degrees in my truck says. It's obviously the temperature just outside my truck. But let's see what that is compared to what that is. I remember coming by here in one of my first Rolls Royces. I'm driving by, and a little light comes on that I never saw before. It said ice. And I looked at it and I go, ice? And right as it came on, I'm looking over at the thermometer and it says 32 degrees. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know this car did that. And it says it's 51. And I'll think theirs is correct. I'll think my thermometer gets a little residual heat from the engine probably. So it's reading a couple degrees. It says 54. I doubt the temperature is that much difference between the 100 feet between the road and that thermometer. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so we're past Baker. The next real stop is Barstow. Yeah, there's little places you can stop. In fact, there's a place right up here, Linwood, exit 178. There's a Tommy's. I already had. I wanted White Castle burgers, and there's a stop in Jean, Nevada. It's like once you get outside of Vegas, it's there's an exit. There used to be a couple casinos there. Now it's just a big it's a big Terrible Herbs Chevron, and they have a White Castle built into it. And it was only 6 o'clock, so this was 2 hours ago. And I wanted White Castle. I figured, you know what? They're going to be open. It's only 6 o'clock. I pulled up, and nope, it was closed. I was so disappointed. I could taste those White Castles. My mouth was salivating for White Castles. So I get up to State Line, and there's a McDonald's. So I went into McDonald's and I got cheeseburgers. It's nothing like White Castle. It's so disappointing. So we got an hour till we get to Barstow. That's going to be fun. Over the weekend, in fact, this morning at 7:16, thieves pulled up to our house and tried to steal the lions on top of our pillars by our gates. It's so disappointing that there's 3 cameras watching these guys, and they came in at such an angle that not one of the cameras got the freaking license plate. And here's the wild part. One of them could have gotten the license plate, but it just stopped recording. There was still movement. The guy was climbing up our gate to get his rope off of our lion because he got it stuck on our lion. And it's so funny. He tried to steal the lion on the exit gate first. And he rode up on top of the roof of his buddy's SUV. He's on the roof with a rope, and he's trying to lasso the lion. It is just freaking hysterical. But luckily he didn't get it. There's a video on my channel. It's the last video I posted. If you guys want to check it out, check it out. Please give it a thumbs up and a like, share it. I want people to see this. Maybe somebody will recognize them. I don't know. But that was crazy. Why would somebody just... Oh, there's a lion on top. I want that. I'm going to take it. I don't get... My mom, I guess, did a good job. She put a conscience in me. I can't steal. I do something wrong, admit to it. Even today, moving the cars around, I scratched a car. First thing I did was call my boss and said, hey boss, hey, I scratched the vinyl in the car. The car's not damaged, only the vinyl. And now the car has to go back to the vinyl wrap place and have that repaired. This is the crazy time to come back home from Vegas. I don't normally drive home on a Sunday evening because this is when everybody drives home from Vegas. And you get the crazy drivers, you get drivers that pass you on the ride. It's just craziness. Oh, there is a right-hand lane right up here. Sorry about that. Happened where we're at. It's just, we're by Zizak Road. ZXYZX Road. Or no, ZZYZX Road. It's exit 239 on the 15 freeway in Southern California. You can look it up. there are posters made of this road because it's such a unique place. And it's on the way to Vegas, and everybody who goes back and forth to Vegas knows the exit. And here we go. We're, wow. My truck can't even do 70 miles an hour right now. Oh, that's why. I couldn't understand why it wouldn't do 70, because somehow I redid the cruise control to 67. Why won't it go fast? I'm gonna go and get around this guy because he's not going fast. Well, there we go. All right, we're about to crest this hill. And when we do this summit, this is the summit when you're coming from Los Angeles, going into Baker, and in the valley between this summit and the next summit, there's a Shell station, and they built this entire, in the men's bathroom, this entire wall is a waterfall, and it's a waterfall urinal. You pee into the waterfall. It's kind of goofy and funny at the same time. Down to 24 miles to the gallon. I was at 25 point something, 25.2. Wow, every time I get my hand close to the camera, it wigs it out. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, I came through here during the winter and it was snowing here. Everybody's stopping on the side of the freeway and having snowball fights. It was funny. I'm just trying to get home. All right, this is the most I get to drink. This is a melted ice. If you're going to stay in the fast lane, at least do the speed limit. That's all I ask, do the speed limit. There's no reason for that guy to be in the fast lane going slower than the speed limit. He's not passing trucks. He's just slowing people down. I'm doing the speed limit. Look at this. I had to speed up, go around him, and then slow back down to the speed limit. And he's still not past the truck that I went around. Car carrier with no cars. Let's see that. Car carrier, no cars. I see him usually. They have a bunch of junk cars, and they're headed out of state. They're total wrecks. I don't know where they're taking them. It's like we don't have a scrapyard in California that can take care of them. They need to take them out of state somewhere. But we'll see. Yeah, I see everybody driving, and that's kind of bad. Whew. Just about to reach the summit, and then we'll go down and we'll pass the Shell station with the waterfall urinal. I'll bet you there's a lot of people going back and forth on the weekends to Las Vegas right now. It is, it's a nice place to get to. In the desert, it's a little warmer than even us in Southern California. So it's nice to go there for the weekend. You can still hang out by the pool some weekends. During the winter, it can get up in the 80s in Vegas, and it'll be in the 60s in LA. All right, we just passed the Summit Razor Road. know this part. This is interesting. We are already 11 miles. We're just up here around the corner. Here I am, getting my hand real close to the camera. We are almost 11 miles from Baker already. We just went through it. Wow. And that guy's still in the left lane. He just has all kinds of traffic building up behind him. I only had to do 74 miles an hour to get around you. I don't know why anybody else is just sped up and gone around you. He's like doing 65 in the fast lane, where the speed limit, and here you can see it, is 70. There you go, 70 miles an hour. Well, that was kind of a blurry sign, but it was a 70 mile an hour sign. All vehicles when towing, 55 maximum. Yeah, I come out here with the trailer every now and then, and I do about 60. You stay 60, even the cop, he's not going to bug you about it. But when you see him, you give him respect by just slowing down to 50. He sees you slow down to 50, but he also knows you're doing that out of respect. You do that, he says, yes, sir. Then he goes away, you're back up to 60. I'm not trying to do 70 and keep up with the cars, but I'm just trying to get an extra 5 miles every hour. Ooh, look at that. Well, that sign looked like it was on the road. Oh, so everybody who says something, by the way, I will give a shout out at the end. I read out the shout out unless it's something that you shouldn't read out. Well, it's going to be nice to get into my own bed. My bed is so comfortable right now. I live on a yacht. I'm Captain Walt. If you don't know my channel, I'm Captain Walt. And I have actual 3 major jobs. One is to take care of the boat. 2 is I'm an electrician and I work in Orange County, California, doing electrical work. And then 3, for the owner of the boat, I help him take care of his cars and his property. So I'm back and forth to Las Vegas a couple times a month. I'm not going next month or next week, or I'm not going back until after Thanksgiving. There's just no way I'm going to do Thanksgiving away from my son. I'm going to see my son. We're going to have a Thanksgiving at well, it's actually my house where I live, but it belongs to my ex. Don't technically live with my ex, but I need a physical address. You can't have a physical address on a boat for some reason. I can do a P.O. box in Newport Beach. I can put the address in where I live. I put it as the boat on my DMV driver's license. But yeah, we'll see that. The neat thing is I changed the address, the zip code on my insurance, and because I live in Newport Beach, my premium went down $40 a month. Yay, Newport Beach. Oh, that was neat. Oh, it's funny driving at night. There's a lot of cars heading into Vegas. I guess a lot of people from Vegas, maybe they do the weekends into Southern California. There's a lot of trucks, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of trucks, but that's a lot of cars. Here, I'll let you guys see. There's the traffic going the other way. Yeah, one truck, car. And now it's light, but it was heavier earlier. And you can see it's getting heavier as we go down here. You can see there's a lot of, and there's a couple trucks, but then it's mostly cars. So yeah, I guess the Nevadans like to come into California, like the Californians like to go into Las Vegas. Back to Walter in the cab of the truck. Oh wow, somebody's saying hi a lot. Says, yo, what's up? And hi, Mr. Orange thing in front of your name. I can't read because I'm driving. But hi. Says something again. And hi. Yeah, we're almost to, I don't even know what they would call this valley that we're going into right now. But there's only one exit and an rest area. When I pass the rest area, usually rest areas have a name. And maybe that name, or look at this, passing me on the right. There's no one on my left. What? Just total dorksters. And he comes up on a slow truck and he hits his brakes rather than just change lanes early. It's what a dorkster. Doiky. Oh yeah, the truck lane disappears now. I'm down to 23 miles to the gallon. Going up that hill, I went from 22 point something. I think it was 22.2 or above. And so I lost climbing over that hill 2 miles per gallon. And there's somebody passing me, and they're passing me on the right. That's a nice Mercedes S-Series. That had an Uber sticker on it. That guy Ubers in an S-Series Mercedes. It's probably a female, LOL. Oh, the car that passed me on the right. Yeah, no, that's just a dorkster. Whoever it was, male, female, human, non-human aliens from outer space, I don't care if they're a dork, whoever they are. Doesn't matter who they were. The only one who I could forgive would be Jesus. If Jesus passed me on the right, okay, no problem there. Obviously, you know something more than I do. Oh. No more Arnold Palmer. I'm going to stop in Barstow and pick up something to drink. What a great weekend now. It was a pretty good weekend. We got a lot done. Last week I tried to work. It was horrible. I was taking medicine. The doctors determined that I had something clogging in my lungs. They put me on steroids and antibiotics. And whatever they gave me, it was a steroid and antibiotics, cleared me up in 5 days. That's how long I had to take the antibiotics, 4 days. I think the steroids. Whatever they gave me cleared me right up. My nostrils are clean. I can breathe easier. Oh, I have one of those little oxygen sensors things you can put on your thumb, your finger, and it says that I'm doing better. I know I'm talking a lot right now, but see what it says. Just press the button. It's on my thumb. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna not look at it until it probably has some number. It says that I'm dead and that my heart rate is 107. I doubt that that's correct. Let me put it on my pointing. See if it says anything. So am I dead? I don't know. I do not know. Oh no! Now my now no, I'm not. My heart rate is not 47. I don't believe that for a minute. I'll press the button. Press the button, my friend. Send me back into time. It's an old Twilight Zone episode. It says I'm 92. That might be because I'm talking too much. I don't know. Put my middle finger in. Now they'd take it. I noticed that when you have a nick on your finger, it gives you a low rating. Now it still says I'm 92. And I got a nick on the tip of that finger. I hit a nail in the garage door, or a screw. Really bad. I hated it. There you go. Oh, here's the sign. It's going to tell me how close what is it? Yermo is. Barstow is 36 miles. I'll say it's 70 miles an hour. That's 10 miles an hour over a mile a minute. So those extra 10 miles in a half an hour would be 5. Yeah, so half an hour or less will be in Barstow. Oh, here comes a bunch of cars passing on the right. Not on the right, excuse me, on the left. It's only 2 lanes. There's not a truck lane right now, so no one can pass. No one can pass me on the right, but I am going to have to start getting over to the left. So as soon as this passes. Wow, that guy made me go up to 79 miles an hour. I don't need to be going those 79 miles an hour. There we go, back to 70. There we go, nice and easy. Got around that big rig. Hello! Somebody just said hi. I don't know what it says because I can't read while I'm driving. But I will read in Barstow. Oh, I'm at 91. I guess I'm dead. I didn't even bring my rescue inhaler on this trip. We moved a lot of cars around. Today, I drove a 1966 Shelby Mustang. I just pushed a 1970 911 914, Porsche 914. Then we moved a 1955 Murni, which is a really special car. There's only one of 4 or 5 of them in the world. If you ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the designer of that car, before he designed that car for Porsche, he designed a very similar car for Ermini, E-R-M-I-N-E, Ermini. Anyway, it looks like a California special, but it looks like just like what a body style would have looked like just before it. It had the covered headlights. It just had that grill. It's beautiful. But this car happened to be a race car. Somebody bought it from the factory to race it. And it has a Alfa Romeo motor in it. And anybody who knows Alfa Romeo, that's where Ferrari got to start. So the motor is pretty much a version of a Ferrari. It's basically engineered by the same guys. Beautiful, beautiful car. Probably not worth as much as a California Spider. If you don't know what a late 50s, early 60s California Spider looks like, just watch the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's the car that they used a replica in the movie. But one thing they did do is when you see the close-ups of the car, and they were showing the dash and the wheels and this and that and the other thing, they were really doing close-ups on the car. From my understanding, they actually used a real California Spider for that. And when they used the real one, the owner would not let them drive it in the movie. You know. But, yeah. But, so let's go over the cars that I moved. So the Ermini, then a 1957 SLR, Drove that one. That one starts. That one runs. I drove then the 63 Corvette split window, the 63 Corvette convertible that we have. There's two 63s. The blue one is a convertible. The red one is a split window. Then next to it, the 54 Corvette. Yes, it's a 54. It's not a 53. 53 is first year. The 54 looks identical. It basically is identical, but they allowed them to be painted different colors. If it's a 53, they're only white with red interiors. We have a red with red interior? Yeah, red with red interior. But it's beautiful. It's still beautiful. It's just as beautiful. And then Ferrari 308 GTSI. Beautiful, beautiful car. 2009 Mercedes AMG SLR. Are you going to get over before I... Yeah, okay, great. Fantastic. Yeah. There was a truck in front of me and he was exiting and I was like, well, he is slowing down. Is he going to get over before I have to get over? I was not sure. Come on, Honda, go around. There we go. Get around. Two trucks now. Hi, Mr. Truck. Thank you for allowing me to go around here. And now we're going to go around a FedEx truck. Wow, there are a lot of cars driving out to Las Vegas. We're going to pass Eddie's World. I swear, the guys who made the cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants use the Eddie's World water tower as, what would you call that? As something to sketch out their Super Junior Reenie's World in that episode where they stole the balloon. Or no, SpongeBob couldn't go into the bar. That's where that one was from. Yeah, but remember SpongeBob went to the bar with what's her name, the squirrel? Sorry, I had to pay attention. The guy saw my turn signal and he just came up and got in my way. I'm not even trying to pass these people. I just clicked back to 70 miles an hour. And they're being rude and obnoxious. Sometimes whenever you get in a group, there's just a bunch of drivers that aren't going, they're just all over the road with their different speeds. Like, it could be that somebody's drunk in that group of cars, because they'll speed up and slow down, speed up and slow down. When you see that, either just get away from them, just stop for a while. Which is cool, because I'm stopping in Barstow. Which shouldn't be that much further. What other cars did I drive? I drove the Maserati MC20, that's a 2023. Then the 2022, or 21, whatever, it's a McLaren 720S. Beautiful car. I drove that. And then I also drove the Corvette, the C8, and it's complete rebodied C8 Corvette with all carbon fiber. They took the entire body off the car. They kept the tub, because my understanding is the tub in the Corvette is carbon fiber, but then all the fenders, the hood, the roof is carbon fiber. Everything is carbon fiber. And they did not just put like cover plates, it's like you can go out for your Honda Civic and you can buy a carbon fiber piece that goes on top of your hood to make it look like you have a carbon fiber hood, like you did weight reduction, and you didn't. You still have your metal hood, and it's just a little cover piece. No, these were complete fenders, quarter or rear deck, whatever it was. Everything was replaced, and it was a wide body, and then they put some really awesome looking rims on that car. But everything's back where it belongs. Everything is back where it belongs. And the boss likes where we put all the cars. That's cool. Oh, and we pushed the F1. We moved it back into like a work area, which made it look cool. Hey, this is Yermo. I know where we are. I stopped here to repair the tire on the SLR. Nice people there. Had to get a can of Fix-A-Flat put in it because it was just it wouldn't hold air. As I left Las Vegas, all the tire pressures said they were fine, but one was low, and it was down to 28 pounds. So I took it up to 51 pounds, and then it was right with everything. Lights went off. Drove. Half an hour later, beep, light came on, and it's down real low, and I was like, crap. Pulled into State Line. Filled it up with air. Got back on the road. I stopped here. I said, it's just bad. I have to do this. I put Fix-A-Flat in it. Aired it up. And it did it. It fixed it. It stayed up the whole way into Newport Beach. Then I took the car to Grand Prix Tire in Costa Mesa. Now, they are a high-end tire and rim store and mechanic shop, but they only work on high-end vehicles. And they have a special machine that will take tires off of rims that are backwards, and that SLR has those backward rims. They're knockoffs with the air valves on the inside, not the outside. I don't know why they do that. Is that some kind of high performance thing? I don't get it, but that's just how those rims were. And I guess the brakes are so big they don't want to put the valve stem on the outside of the rim. I don't know. Whatever reason they do it, that's what they do it. But it's a specialty rim, and it takes a specialty machine, and they were one of the only people in that area that can even work on those rims. Besides going down to the Irvine Auto Center and going into one of those exotic auto repair shops, and there's a specialty tire store in there that probably has that machine. But I was going to drive down to Irvine just to get that rim fixed. But their rim machine was broken, and I had to just I took it back out. I waited 3 weeks, and after week 3, boss was kind of getting tired of the car. He says, take it back to Vegas. So I took it back to Vegas. I don't remember driving it to Vegas. I think we shipped it to Vegas. I think it went on a trailer. And I trailered something out or drove something out. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I drove the boss out in it. We went out to Las Vegas for 2 days, and then we drove back out in the Rolls Royce. I remember now. Yeah. That's a beautiful car, though. It's very comfortable. The boss bought that out of the East Coast, somewhere Baltimore, Maryland, or something like that. And he was about to buy a Lamborghini Murcielago, and that was going to be a cool car to buy. But he wanted me to go out and bring them both back, so he says, "Hey, find some place that'll put a trailer hitch on the MC20, and then rent a trailer and throw the Murcielago on the trailer and drive it out." And we really tried to do that, but it got too crazy, and we were like, you know what? Ship it. And they shipped it. They shipped the car out to, I think they shipped it right to us in Newport Beach. We got the car, and immediately we did even more to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you know what the Gulf livery is. If I just say Gulf livery in this phone, let's see if it'll even show you what a Gulf livery is. In fact, if I just say the name of that car, it might show up. Gulf livery Stark SLR. See if it shows it. Let's see. It's got a search now. Oh my God! This is our car. This is the car. Gulf livery SLR. It's a stupid side view of the car, but that's the car. I know it's not the greatest photo of the car, and here's another photo from the front. But we put a larger Gulf emblem on the hood, which made it even cooler. So that was cool. We did quite a few things to it. We put these Gulf logos that look like they were crackled. You know, they look like they were old, and they're brand new. And we put those on the car, and our neighbor goes, "Why don't you replace those with newer stickers?" And I just had to laugh. I go, "We did that on purpose. We wanted to make it look cool. Shabby chic, you know?" Hello. Oh, well, we're going to get into some slowed traffic up here. And I'm going to have to get over to the left lane. Yeah, we're going to have to get over here. I don't know why the traffic is slowed down so much, but I'll just turn the cruise control off, pay attention to my driving, and use my foot. Oh, so old-fashioned. What are we, living in the Stone Age? Have to drive with your foot on the accelerator. Oh, I miss having, what do they call that? Active cruise control where it follows the car behind you. I miss that. I like it when it has that. I like active cruise control and lane control. The 550S has that. Oh. Yeah. But you still have to touch the steering wheel at least every 30 seconds or so. It won't let you not touch it. But you can let it go. You just have to touch it. Kind of let it know that you're there. Touch it again. Let it know you're there. And yeah, it's just what you have to do. What is this? 8:41. Oh, somebody broke down on the side of the road. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, that's Barstow up there, I think. Is that? No. That's Yermo. Or that's that Air Force Base, or whatever it is. Fort Irwin. Or at least it's the exit to Fort Irwin. Because there's a sign telling you that Fort Irwin is so far away, and yet you see this place and you're like, isn't that an air base there? I guess it is. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yermo. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, we're in Yermo. So we still have. Oh yeah, this is where Eddie's World is. The Super Junior Weenie Bar. I would try to show it to you, but you wouldn't be able to see it. We'll try though. You never know. Whoa! Passing on the right. Oh, I can't wait for you inferior people driving the speed limit. Who do you think you are? I'm important. I drive my car. that's the thought process I think is going through the people who pass on the right. Now I did pass on the right, but I passed somebody who was not doing the speed limit in an area where he could have easily done the speed limit. But that guy was doing 65 in a 70 and just what I call parked in the left lane. I'm going to put this on and put this over here. I don't know if you can. Oh, how did that happen? Come on. There you go. Do you see that? That's. I'm telling you, that's what they designed the Super Junior Weenie Bar from. Is Eddie's World. They got the idea. I guarantee you from that. I'll put this back over here. Put it back in my cell phone cradle. There you go. Next stop, Barstow. Yeah, it's a good place to stop. Sorry, there, I get my hand too close to the phone again. Well, I hope somebody watches that video and recognizes those guys and lets me know. It's just sad that these guys might steal our lions. It's so funny. In fact, I'm going to keep my Ring app open because I want to know if somebody does go to my front gate tonight. Like, what is going on? There's my gate. Something happened a bit ago. Oh, that's Dino's at the gate. Well, was at the gate. He was the last person at the gate. Probably just looking to see what they did. Wish it was a sign here. It probably was one that said how far it is to Barstow. What is going on? People are changing lanes, slowing down, speeding up, doing things I don't understand. Yeah, you know, getting to Barstow because freeway turns into 3 lanes up here. Yep. There's a truck lane, and I don't think it disappears until just before you get into Barstow or something like that, where it just disappears as an exit, but then reappears right after you pass that exit, and then you combine with the end of the 10 freeway eastbound lanes. There's that Fort Irwin exit we're passing now. Fort Irwin Road. Huh. Wow, crazy, crazy, man. Going uphill now. Oh, I'm down to 21.7 miles in a gallon. That's not good. I'm actually going to press my speed back just a little bit. See if that doesn't, just while I'm climbing the hill. And then as we crest it's not that far. It's only like a couple miles up. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to bump it back up to 70 going down the hill. Yeah, it says we're only 4 miles away from Barstow. So that's kind of cool. Yay! Now I'm going up the hill. I'm getting much better fuel economy. It's 21.7. Oh, look, West 58, Bakersfield, use 15 South. I get it. And this is probably the 58, old Highway 58, right. That's probably north. Or not, I mean south, not north. Barstow city limits. We're in Barstow right now. Food, next exit, and this is nothing. There's a old Route 60, and there's a PM gas station. It has a big neon Route 66 sign over it, so you know that's obviously part of the old road. Get a little bit of water. Be able to get the shout outs here in a minute. I would say, well, more than a minute. And probably about 5 minutes we'll be at the Barstow exit Linwood, where I am going to stop. And I'm going to go inside and grab something to drink. I actually even they have a really nice bathrooms for the truckers, and I sneak in there all the time. I'm traveling, and I can shave. You can go in there and shave, and it's just nice. Whew. I did forget to bring shaving cream, but I could buy they have those little small shaving cream things there. I could grab one. That would be good. Hello. Yes, I will give you shout outs. Thank you for the comments, but I can't read while I'm driving. Here's that Route 66 thing that I was telling you about. When you go across this bridge, it just says something about Route 66 at the AM PM here. Barstow Station. All right, now we're coming up on where the not the 10 freeway, excuse me, I meant the 40. The 40 freeway combines the eastbound lanes of the 40 freeway combined with the southbound lanes of the 15 freeway. Because this is the end of the 40 freeway. Connector I-40. Now, it's also the start of the eastbound 40. Yay! Now we're probably like 3 miles away from the Linwood exit. Now we're passing Barstow Road, and I am going to go around. 4 lanes here. 4 lanes of southbound traffic. And I haven't gained any fuel economy yet. I did go downhill a little bit, but I'm going uphill. In fact, I just lost another 1%. I'm at a horrible 21.6 miles to the gallon. But I am in a pretty much loaded down F-150, not fully loaded. I don't have a half a ton of stuff in here, but I'll bet you I have between 500 and 1,000 pounds in the back of this thing. Well, I guess 1,000 pounds would be fully loaded, but I would say I'm closer to 500 than I am that 1,000. What did they tell me when I bought this truck? Every half-ton truck will be overloaded at one time or another during its life. Hey, I got that 1% back. Or 10%. Wow, I paid $3.49 per gallon for premium in Las Vegas. And regular unleaded is $4.99 here. Wow. That's sad. I got my glasses on, I can see that you're chatting and I can't say hi. Thank you. Give me hearts, give me love. Almost there. We're a mile away from the 59 West. There's a Home Depot out here. There's a Home Depot everywhere now. That was a neat documentary. If you ever get a chance to watch it, was how they started Home Depot and how Ross Perot, a wealthy Texan, I think he made his money in oil, was offered the opportunity to invest with the creators of Home Depot, but he couldn't overlook the fact that these guys were driving Mercedes and not driving a Cadillac. Why aren't you driving a Cadillac? It's because in our contracts, the company leased us cars. The company let us go. We got our golden parachutes. We are being paid for 2 years. We have 2 years to put this deal together so that we can start a new company, and during those 2 years, the company's obligated to continue paying for our leased vehicles. And that's why we're driving Mercedes and not a Cadillac. Ross Perot couldn't understand that and took it kind of as an insult that they weren't driving American cars, and did not finance with them. He didn't do the investment. Oh, that must have been like the one that got away from him. Hey, we are in Barstow. You will get your shout outs. I'm on my way to the, oh, and the light turned green. I'm not even going to have to stop at the light. Oh, that depends. Is it going to sense us coming up to the light? Oh, yes, it did. Look at that. It certainly did. How cool was that? So I'm off the freeway. I have not even stopped. I think it'll make me stop up here. Yes, I have to stop at this light. This, I like going to the Flying J. Now it's on the northbound side of the freeway, or I guess that would be the east side of the freeway. It's a north-south. But if you're going northbound on the 15, it would be on that exit side, not on my exit side. Oh, there's a Tommy's Burgers here. Oh, Burger King. Oh, there's a Del Taco right up here too. I'm not gonna be a Del Taco. Wow, FedEx pulls up over here. They can go to the truck side. It's kind of funny. Those are pumps for the RVs and stuff. Oh, hello. Huh. Okay, guys, looking at a pizza. He's got his doors open. He's like, hey, give me a minute. There you go. I look at mirrors. I'm just looking for mirrors. I look at that person's mirror when I'm pulling in, and I line my mirror up with their mirror, and I know I'm pulled up into the parking spot. And I guess he saw me looking at him, thought I was looking at him for a reason. Okay, you are blocked, Yoro. Scott Brown, he's the guy who's been saying a lot. Cranky Frankie. Hi, Cranky Frankie. Scott, you're blocked now as well. I wonder what they're blocking each other from. Walmart, too. Dawson, you're now blocked. Bye. Everybody's blocking everybody. Well, I have to give everybody permission to be that later. Dawson, can I ask you a question? Yeah, ask me a question. That's Dawson. Let's see if Dawson asked. He never asked the question. Oh, wait a second. Somebody, Ricky Craving. You're all. I guess you guys were just talking to yourself while I was talking to you. But I got 8 thumbs up. Well, I'm going to go in. I'm going to shave. Here, I'll give you my, here, back to me. Back to me in the truck. Okay, I'm going to go in. I'm going to shave. I will start another live stream. Probably give me 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm just going to take my time. It's only 9 o'clock. I will be home and in bed probably by 11. How nice is that? I will walk off from the truck to the boat. I'll show you the boat. Oh, now I'm in Newport and internet sucks there. But we'll try. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Thank you for being with me. Love you all. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.